Hello, my insane. This is Sickly Vindictum, and welcome back to my channel. This would be the first discussion video. I recently announced on Twitter that I wanted to kind of shift priorities a little bit. I didn't want to keep doing Let's Plays and just streams as my main form of content. I really wanted to step out of my comfort zone and be more opinionated. Something that I've been hesitant to be in the past. You've seen me delve into it a few times. I've mentioned my opinions on things, and I try to avoid it because in reality I get very bad anxiety when it comes to how people view me and things like that. Whenever I post a video about my gameplay, one little negative comment can really just kill my entire mood, and that's something I gotta get over. It's me, it's definitely a fault of my own. It's very difficult to adapt to that, but I wanted to kind of step out of my comfort zone and do more videos that are opinionated, that are just me talking about things, about my passion, and video games is just that. In fact, I've changed my Twitter to Sickly Vindictum Gaming News. I kind of want to think of my own name. Gaming News is kind of vanilla, but I've even made a Facebook group or Facebook page dedicated to it, so I really want to do that. So a lot of the content you're going to see from me for the time being is just me sitting down like I am and talking about whatever floats my boat, and you sharing your opinions as well. Now I want to come out and say that this right here, what I'm about to say, it has to do with every video I'll be putting out. Now, I'm not a professional. I don't have inside scoop. I don't have inside information. I don't understand every facet of how the industry works. I'm just a guy that loves games, that talks about it. So if I say something incorrect, I want you to correct me. I'm the type of person that doesn't like being wrong, but I don't like, I want to know what I'm saying is wrong and then correct it. I don't just get upset because I found out I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, just tell me, and I'll be more than happy to learn from my mistakes. One of the things I'm really excited about lately, there's been a few things, but my first video I wanted to talk about the Lucasfilm Games thing. Now, for those of you who don't know, because I didn't know until I researched a little bit of it, Lucasfilm Games has actually been involved in the games for EA Star Wars for quite some time, but kind of in the back burner, in the background, just doing little things here and there. But they have rebranded themselves and put themselves at the forefront again, which is very exciting, because I know that they were kind of disbanded when LucasArts, I think LucasArts, I forget what happened, like they were either bought out, they went bankrupt, something happened. And then all those great Star Wars video games of the past, Star Wars Clone Wars, Bounty Hunter, Rogue Squadron, Rebel Strike, The Force Unleashed. That for me was the golden age of Star Wars games. Now, I do enjoy EA's Battlefront 2. Not so much the first one, I still kind of hate it. But the second one I really enjoyed, and I continue to enjoy it. But in Jedi Fallen Order, I've played a little bit of that, and I really like that as well. I gotta finish it. I know, I gotta finish it. But to know that Lucasfilm Games, basically LucasArts 2.0, are going to be back, and they promise a big era. I think that's what they said for games. One of which is something that I am extremely excited about: Indiana Jones. Don't worry, if you didn't know, I'm going to put a spoiler, because I don't want to spoil this for anybody. This was a complete shock. So Indiana Jones has been the official, unofficial first game out of this new era. Now, I say official, unofficial because I don't know if they've announced any other games. I just know about this one. And I want to read an article from Variety.com. I can't pronounce shit. It's titled Indiana Jones Video Game in the Works from Bethesda Lucasfilm Games. So, it says, and I quote, it's by Jordan Maru. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name, my good man. It says, grab your bullwhip and fedora because soon you'll be able to step into the shoes of Indiana Jones. In a surprise announcement on Tuesday morning, video game publisher Bethesda revealed that one of its studios is working on an Indiana Jones video game, in collaboration with the newly created Lucasfilm Games Group. A new Indiana Jones game with an original story is in development from our studio, Machine Games, and will be executive produced by Todd Howard in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. This is a direct quote from Bethesda. They also tweeted it'll be some time before we have more to reveal. We're very excited to share today's news. Now, I've seen the trailer a few times, and it's just great. It kind of has a rendition of the classic Indiana Jones theme. Then you see the hat, and then you see the whip, and it cuts to black, and the whip makes a cracking noise. It's really great. The 30-second teaser plays the classic Indiana Jones score. I just said that, yep. Score over a footage of history books, maps, a leather-bound journal, typewriter, and compass before panning to Indy's iconic fedora and bullwhip before cutting to black. And that's almost word for word for what I just said. I didn't look at the article. That's just my thoughts. So that's almost identical to what I just said. Bethesda is best known for its immersive video game franchises and role-playing games across the fantasy, sci-fi, and action genres. The Elder Scrolls, Dishonored, Doom, and Wolfenstein series have been hits with fans across generations of video game consoles. Now, I haven't played The Elder Scrolls. I haven't played Dishonored. Big fan of Doom. I've played the Doom games, obviously. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, when it came back, amazing games. Absolutely stellar games. Wolfenstein I've not yet played, but I have heard some complaints. I think it was about Youngblood, something Youngblood. I think that's what it was called. I heard from some fans that they didn't really like it, so I don't really know the details behind that. But anyway, it says an Amazon TV series based on its post-nuclear apocalypse franchise Fallout is currently in the works. I did not know that. From Westworld creators Jonathan Nolan. Oh, that's at Christopher Nolan for a second. Is that his brother? And Lisa Joy. Machine Games, the developers behind the revival of the Wolfenstein games. Oh, they made the Wolfenstein games, okay. Which take place in an alternate future where Nazis won World War II and have taken over the world, are working on the Indiana Jones game. On Monday, Lucasfilm announced the creation of the Lucasfilm Games banner to house all future video games under the same roof, including its upcoming Star Wars projects. Yes, baby. Yes. So yeah, that's the article, and I'm really excited. I was excited about a few things. Like, there were a few videos I had ideas for that I wanted to talk about. One of them was I wanted to talk about the Game Awards that happened recently. I wanted to talk about Metroid Prime 4 because that's in the works as well. I wanted to talk about my experiences with Cyberpunk, and there were a few ideas. I was like, okay, what do I want my first video to be? But then I saw Indiana Jones trailer, and I heard about Lucasfilm. I was like, this is the one. This is my first video. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry if I'm not that very good at speaking. The first probably 100 videos I do of these will probably be just me riffing it. I hope to eventually get a laptop and actually write scripts for these discussions so they can be a little bit more professional. But in the meantime, to all my, I don't want to say fans because I'm just